That I finally caught that dude that was letting the dog poop all beside my bedroom window.
Yeah, you was telling me about that guy. You found him? You caught him?
I called him, man.
He came back?
Yeah, he came back. He came back to let his dog poop near my bedroom window. Hey, listen. So it was funny because I took off from my regular gig and everything.
Yeah.
And so I was chilling at the crib. So I decided to grab my cup of coffee, and it was nice and cool outside. So I decided to walk out. Right. So I walked outside when I first bumped into him. I walked outside. Guess who was there? Homie was there coming from a different direction, right? So I didn't even know he was out there. Plus, I wasn't monitoring the cameras like I usually do. So I didn't even know he was out there. So I was like, hey, buddy. He's like, hey. I was like, hey, buddy. He was walking that dog short. I said, don't you come over here with that dog. Don't you come over here with that dog, man. We tired of cleaning up after your dog droppings, man. And what this guy does, man, is crazy. He walks his dog. He allows his dog to leave droppings, right? And he doesn't pick it up. Sometimes he's very consistent with it. He does this like either, at least on my side, once a day, or up to 2 times a day.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Up to 2 times a day. So, he didn't say anything to me at the initial, catch. The dog droppings have all now been cleaned up. It's all cleaned up, not by him, by somebody else. And then he came back again. So I'm like, he's on his second round. So he decided to, I guess whatever he was decided to do, decided to look over my wall, right, to see if I was there. Yeah. So he looked over my wall, and I said, yeah, I'm here. Which was interesting to me because I seen him. I was like, I'm here, And we then engaged in the conversation. And he was like, yeah, I just told him like straight up, like, hey, dude, if your dog leaves droppings, right?
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Yeah. He says, fair. I do pick up the droppings when my dog leaves them. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting because you don't have a bag or anything to pick it up in your hand right now.
He was picking up with bare hands?
Yeah. So he was like, oh, typically what I'll do is I'll leave the droppings there and I'll come back and pick it up the next day or come back and pick it up later on in the day. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, I apologize. But unfortunately, the expectation is for you to pick up your droppings as they're left. Your dog leaves the droppings, you pick them up, you walk away, you toss them, do whatever you're supposed to do. You dispose of them appropriately, right?
Yes.
And then we had to hit them with a little bit of education. Dog droppings not only are harmful to other dogs, but they're harmful to the environment, right? Dog droppings can leave off a carbon and also can poison, the area, the environment, other animals, and humans, unfortunately, are not meant to inhale the carbon that droppings that are left behind with droppings because of what they eat and stuff like that. So, I would like to be able to open my bedroom window without having to smell,
dog
doo doo.
Yes, dog droppings.
Not only does dog droppings can cause, let's say, harmful. Not only can they be harmful to the quality of the air, but they also bring pests, right? Flies.
Flies, yep.
So flies, they jump on whatever they want to jump on, right? So if it's 10 flies, best believe when a human comes outside because of the carbon that they let off, the flies are gonna come see what they got too. Now I'm being a nuisance with flies, right? So we definitely want to make sure we remove our dog poo. So those of you out there who walk your dogs and if you're an offender, make sure you pick up your dog poop out.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to the crowd.
Oh, we on?
Yeah, it looks like we on. I just looked over and I see it was recording. I was like, hold on. Let me make sure everybody knows. Pick up your dog poop. So finish up the story, right? Finish this up so we get to it. So we have a conversation. We're having a conversation, talk about the dog poop and all that, And then he goes and say, hey, she's not the only offender. The dog's not the only offender, right? I said, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely fair. But she's a contributor. You are a contributor. It's not the dog's responsibility to pick up the poop. It's the owner's responsibility.
Yeah, you're the owner.
You know what I'm saying? You're the one that's contributing to this. And if you're contributing as a community, you ought to be ashamed of yourself and teach other dog owners that they should be picking up. Lead by example. is what we say. Don't do as others do. Do as you expect to be correct, right?
Yeah.
One thing I feel like we're not doing as some people, is we're not doing the right thing.
You're right.
You know, we love to point out the negative. We could point out something wrong all day, right? But what do we do to be a solution, man? You know, so we got to find a way to become more of a solution than more of an analyzer of a problem.
Yeah.
You know, so the gentleman. So we went over it. The gentleman agreed he should pick up his poop.
Okay, that's
the
good.
garbage to the left. It's fair. Or go find somewhere else to leave those droppings at. Just not in front of my window.
That's fair too.
Or my porch.
One or the other. Either way, it's a win.
Yeah, man. So let's hope that the gentleman has learned from it. Let's hope that we can prevent other individuals, dogs, from getting sick from his droppings that they're leaving behind. And let's hope that he leads by example and walk around with a plastic bag and some type of tongs to pick up those logs that dog leaves behind, because those ain't no little ones.
It's not like a little dog, like a little Shih Tzu or something? It's a big dog?
It's a big dog.
Oh, shoot. I thought we were talking like a little...
We're talking about like a 125-pound dog.
Oh, yeah, they smell some stinky dog poo.
I mean, bro, they leave logs.
That's stinky.
Bro, they leave logs, man.
You handled that a lot better than me.
Well, one thing I learned how to do and being in my professional field and becoming an instructor, right? Yeah. Learning from you guys, man.
All right.
It's learning how to talk to people.
Okay.
Because one thing I also learned is, like, everybody's not always receptive to information. We could be flared off and angry, right?
Real quick,
man. But if you don't take a step back and talk about something the way it should be, humanly talked, you're talking to another person.
Yeah.
You don't know what they went through that day. You don't know what's going on that day. And I know what I've been through that day. I might be frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But if you need something to be corrected or you need something done, you probably should talk like a person to a person. Now, if the person decides to be unreceptive then that's who they were to begin with. But you can't educate somebody on something that you would like them to see from your perspective if you're doing it in an angry situation, because what does that do? Most people have what they call pride.
All right. Defense mechanism.
Yeah, it becomes a defense mechanism, or some people feel like they shouldn't be talked to a certain way, out of respect, even though they're the offender. You feel what I'm saying? Even the offender sometimes will like the reason or give you a reason, right? If you're not listening, you're not actively listening and actively speaking in a mindful manner, right? And not an in an emotional manner. You're speaking more emotional. You might miss an important detail.
Look at you.
Yeah. If you're missing details, how can you come to a resolve?
That's deep. Yeah.
If you don't know what the other person's thinking, how can you come to a resolve? So people think oddly. Some people think oddly. Some people think differently, right? But if we're acting in a phase of emotion, we'll never know who that person that we're having that other side of the conversation with. And think about it. Think about it like this. I always think about it like this. I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
Do we know what they're capable of?
Not necessarily.
Can say think of it. Let me ask you this, Uncle Scoop.
Yeah.
If you came into a situation rather emotionally frustrated, angry, pissed, right?
You're right.
Because it happens, right?
Yeah.
People do it. If somebody comes to you with a balanced emotion, right? What's more than likely to happen?
De-escalation, calm me down.
Bring me right down, right? May not be a lot. You may still be pissed, but guess what you won't probably do?
Go over the deep end.
I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
And I won't go off the deep end. I'm going to listen before I go off the deep end. If it makes sense, I might be able to talk to you about it. If you're just dumb, let me give you some education. Don't do that shit again.
Yeah.
Fair?
That was dumb. Yeah.
That was dumb. You're not using your brain. You're using your other brain. You're being dumb. You know, so, and when people find themselves in situations where they're controlled emotionally, right? It's crazy because you can apply this to road rage, you can apply this to self-defense, you can apply this to sporting events.
Yes.
You can apply this to anything that you could think of that emotion could drive a reaction, right? So if you're not, if you use the ability, if you lose the ability to think because you're using your emotion, you're gonna dump adrenaline, right?
Right.
You're gonna dump endorphins, but you're not thinking. You're not thinking. You're just being rational. Not rational, irrational. Irrational. Being irrational can lead to a reaction that you didn't want, that you never expected in the first place. We want valid reactions.
Okay.
We want people to understand. And as an instructor, as a trainer, as a father, as an uncle, as a brother, I would hate for anyone to face someone who's being irrational, emotionally charged, and put in a situation where they might not be able to come back from.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that take on it.
So, hey, man, so you already know what it is. It's Goldie.
So Scoot.
And this is Concealed Chaos.
Yeah, we just getting caught up a little bit on activities of the week.
Yeah.
My week wasn't nearly as exciting as yours. Just had 2 daytime raids, and then I spent the day cleaning some boat carrier groups for my AR and the bolt of my bolt gun, using some of this
True Blue Gun Lube.
Yeah, not a sponsor, but I really love this stuff. I keep it on me at all times. I don't leave home without it, especially on them days where I got ashy knees. It helps, moisturize your knees. It helps give you that extra penetration lubrication. Keep them joints running nice and smooth.
Moving nice and smooth, baby.
Yep. My opinions and actions are no way, shape, or form of the opinion of True Blue Gun Lube. It's something that I do.
Hey,
I just love to keep it on me at all times.
There you go. Keep that thing on you. You heard?
Keep
just like that. Glock 19.
Yeah. Speaking of
that Glock 19.
Guess what we got here, boys and girls?
You guys got to check this one out.
This one's pretty.
This one's pretty freaky.
This is pretty right here.
So you already know what this is, man. This is your standard, not standard, but this is your Glock 19. It looks customized, doesn't it?
Oh, it's super custom. It looks super customized or calibrated.
Collaborated.
Yeah, collaborated. That's what he said. Yeah, collaborated. I was tearing that one up. You just sit there, let me just.
I was gonna let you go too.
Fumble over my tongue until I finally got it. Yeah, thank you for the assist there.
So on this collaborated Glock 19, we got there's some special features on here, man.
Yeah.
It's not too, let's say, too special when it comes to certain internals. It still looks like your standard Glock 19, but it has some enhancements when it comes to the visual side of it, and also not the operational side, so forth, but the grip and the way you see it, right?
Yeah.
As you can see, this has looks like a textured stipple.
Yeah, it's kind of like I see it because my cousin CT does this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So with watching them, it looks like they got the whole thing like Cerakoted, with the slide having the desert camo Cerakote.
Yep.
That goes really well with the ports and the cutouts there.
Yep.
That they probably milled out. That's really cool. Gives a nice little. I'm looking at this kind of like it's a rattlesnake.
I feel the same way.
Right? It's like
a desert
you got the camo on top, and then on the bottom you got the scales and
yeah, man,
the pattern a little bit.
Desert rattlesnake.
So it's like they Cerakoted it and then did the laser engraving stippling to give it the stipple, and then that little cutout little look there.
Yeah,
I
man.
really like that.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
So,
super cool.
shout out to, looks like Shark Coast Tactical.
Shark
Coast Tactical collaborated with Glock. This was actually a collaboration with Glock to give you this particular build.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And this build came out amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Shark Coast Tactical. And as you can see, this Glock is also optic ready.
Oh yeah.
This Glock is set up for you to do a direct mount for any Trijicon RMR footprint. So that means your Holliston 407C, 507C, 507 Comp, 508T, or your Trijicon RMR HD SRO, and also your SIG Romeo 00R, okay, Swan Fox Kingslayer, Liberty, or your Justice optic for red dots for your pistol.
Question: Does the way you said it's optic ready, no plate? So that means it's like you don't need a plate.
No, it's a direct mount.
A direct mount. Direct mount means you don't need that special plate to put.
Nope, you don't need no special plate. You just put that thing right on there.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
This ain't the first one that we did like that. It seems like like the second or third.
So we did the Glock 17 Gen 6 that has the ability for you to do a direct mount.
Okay. So you think that direct mount is going to be pretty big in 2026?
It already is. So there's certain guns out there. One specifically, an alternate of a Glock 19, or would be the Ruger. What is the Ruger? Ruger? What is it?
We did that one too.
Yeah, we did that one. So that one has a direct mount system as well.
Isn't it the Ruger RX?
RX, yeah.
I think it was RX.
They know what it is.
Tell us in the chat. Get us reminded. We've been talking about stuff so much every week, and then these days,
Ruger RXM.
Me out. I ain't gonna
Ruger RXM.
Yeah, RXM. I'm sorry.
Ruger RXM.
I just wanted to pick that bad boy up.
Yeah, so the Ruger RXM is actually a direct mount system where you could direct mount different types of optics to it. You could do your Vortex optic, or you could do your RMR.
Hailson or whatever. Yeah.
Trijicon RMR.
Thank you very much, Gary with the G over there at Click Click Bang, for letting us showcase this bad boy today.
Yeah.
Because as soon as Goldie showed me, I'm like, that is beautiful. Looks like a rattlesnake type of thing there.
Yeah, I'm ready to come pick it up.
Yeah. Watch out, it might bite you.
So yeah, man, if you are interested, or if you have already gotten a Cerakote, what they would call Cerakote stipple design from Shark Coast Tactical, put it in the chat below. We would love to hear about it.
Yeah, tell us about your experience.
Yeah, tell us about your experience. Yeah, man, this is nice. That's a dope piece.
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah. So
Glock 19.
Glock 19.
You know that's our favorite on this show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's awesome. All right.
Yeah, I had a couple folk out recently, and they were running the Glocks, and they were pretty surprised of what the Glock 19 brought.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they thought the Glock 19 was pretty solid as a defensive pistol. I agree, but they also are intrigued by the Glock 17 full frame handling of that Glock 17.
Okay.
I was like,
most people are.
Yeah, it's hard. Because they were appreciative of the grip and what was given to them on the grip.
Okay.
And that longer barrel, of course,
Makes it you
helps
can't
out.
miss.
Helps out.
Yep.
But that Glock 19, man, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with it at all, man. I like it.
Can't go wrong. Again, we're not Glock guys. I would say we're more so of gun enthusiasts.
Yes.
For streamline effects.
Streamline effects, and I'll shoot anything that's paying me. That'll be my favorite. Absolute favorite.
That's the hint.
Yeah.
Hint.
We mentioned it a few times in some of our podcasts. You send one out, I will be your number one fan. I'll be telling everybody, have you ever shot one of these? Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot this. It's my favorite.
Shoot, that'd be dope.
All right, now you shot it. Now we gotta.
So yeah, you already know what it is, and some housekeeping items. We'll touch base on those real quick.
Oh, yeah,
Don't forget to make sure you like, subscribe, then share in that order. We appreciate your comments, your questions. Thank you for continuing to be interactive with us, and bring your friends on over, bring your family on over, bring the people that you don't like on over. Who cares?
Yeah, we're fine.
We definitely want to talk about it, and again, keep those comments going.
Yeah, and I try to keep it as clean as I can, especially for Nana.
Let's do it for Nana.
Let's do it for Nana.
Do it for
One
Nana.
thing, I just saw myself on the little thing there, and I did something on accident that Skip hates. She hates it when if I'm counting to 3, I'll go 1, 2, and 3. She's like, you don't count like normal dads. I'm like, what do you mean I don't count like normal dads? I said 1, 2, and 3.
This finger to start. 1,
Wait, why
2,
can't
3.
I go 1, 2, and 3? And she hates it when I do that.
2, and 3.
Yeah,
I like that one better.
I like to start the thumb. 1, 2, 3. She hates it though, but that's all right. She'll get over it.
How does she know what an abnormal dad looks like?
She don't know any difference. She only got one dad, so.
That's what I'm like. I'm wondering.
Hey,
I'm wondering, man.
Coolest guy you know. What you talking about?
Yeah, just recently I heard they found a long lost son somewhere.
Oh man, yeah, I saw some videos. I'm a fan. Was it Dexter Jr., Dexter Sims Jr.? Man, he has some nice looking hair.
You got some nice looking
Wait,
hair.
no, not Dexter. That's his buddy. His name is Pimp Uncle Leroy. Pimp Uncle Leroy is I guess apparently either my long lost son. I'm saying maybe my long lost younger brother, but you never know.
You never know, man. That kangaroo got away with that one.
I can't say son because that kangaroo got away. Like
he got away.
Got away with it. So
got away.
Unless he sold it to somebody that was able to get it to work, it ain't mine. It ain't mine.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I saw some videos of him. He had me rolling. He's got some good singing skills.
Yeah.
Got a 1950s style vibe to him.
1950s.
Great singer. Great singer.
That's awesome.
I'd go see his show in a concert.
That's awesome. So I'm sure we got a. Did we get a relationship question?
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, let's go.
Is this one of the things I think I remember it, but y'all be saying I gotta pull it up because we got it on my notes. So I was just reading my notes, so I'm just gonna put it on the table in case. Yeah, because it's a long email, a lot going on. Okay, so here we go. Let's set it up, people. This one is a doozy. But it's probably one of the purest relationship questions that we've received on the show.
Let's go. All
right, so this one's good and wholesome. Everybody at home should be able to participate. So I'm hoping everybody does.
Thank goodness.
All right, if you're watching the show and you don't want to participate, then we might just have you go off in the corner and sing "I'm a Little Teapot."
Short and stout.
It's like my favorite song. Here's my handle. Here's my spout. All right. So we had an email from a young lady that says that she's been dating a young man for over 8 months. All right?
That's a long time.
And things are really good. She's really into him. They have a lot in common, she says here. They get along really good. They have the same hobbies. They like the same foods.
Right.
That's rare.
That's real rare.
That's rare. All right? Usually you got to trick somebody into trying something and then hope that they like it.
That's true.
All right? Oh, and this one, the bedroom chemistry is off the charts.
That's awesome.
Off the charts in the bedroom. So everything is firing on all cylinders there. All right? Where you're making up the bed and putting away clothes after laundry, for all the kids that are participating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good way to put it.
That's how we're doing it. Yeah. For you childrens. Even though you shouldn't be watching the show.
No, you shouldn't be watching this at all. This is not what you need to watch.
Sometimes you be sneaking into the living room when your parents are watching the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Because, I watch YouTube on TV.
Don't repeat any of this stuff that he says.
Yeah, I digress. All right. So everything's been going good. Everything's great. So after around that 8-month mark, she says that he had to go out of town for work for a few days. Okay? he didn't respond to her text messages or DMs during this time and eventually blocked her on all of social media. So something was going on during the time that he was working out of town that he just kind of just disappeared. Like she says here, he pretty much ghosted her. 3 months pass, and the young lady moves on and starts dating another young gentleman. She doesn't have the same chemistry with the guy, like in the bedroom with making the bed and putting away laundry and stuff like that. They don't have the same chemistry, but he treats her really good, and he's really into her. Like, so he's on that side where he looks like he likes her more than she likes him.
Okay.
Okay. All right. While she was at an event over the holidays, so this is pretty recent.
Okay.
The ex-boyfriend showed up out of the blue and acted like nothing happened.
Hold on, we missed the part.
Yeah. Says while she was out at an event over the holidays, the ex-boyfriend showed up out of the blue and acted like nothing had happened.
Crazy. Okay.
Like nothing happened. Just like, I'm back, baby. How you been?
Wow.
What's for dinner?
Wow.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just showing up after 3 months of ghosting, just straight up ghosting someone, acting like
that
nothing
don't
happened.
work. That don't work. That's
all right.
Yeah.
So it looks like she said he wants to continue where we left off, and said that he was caught up with work and needed to focus on his career these past 3 months.
Wow.
What should I do?
Go ahead. You want me to go?
I got to go on this one because I know you're gonna be the voice of reason, but I want to get my emotions out.
Let him out.
All right.
Roar.
You need to kick him to the curb.
Kick him to the curb.
I mean, come on. If he can just turn around without any type of conversation, and this is your Uncle Scoot talking to you. Your Uncle Scoot telling you, young lady, you need to kick him to the curb. He dipped on you to focus on his career. Really? What's his career? And why couldn't he have a conversation with you to tell you that he needs to focus and that he's in jeopardy of losing his job because he's spending too much time canoodling with you? That's crazy.
Yep.
You take that man back. You are asking yourself for trouble. You are just begging for trouble to be like, he gonna do it again, and then the good guy that you got with you right now, whether the chemistry is right the way that you want it to be or not, you gonna lose him. And then you might just be tarnished at that point where everyone knows, oh, be careful with her. If this other dude just shows up, she just gonna dip and go jump with him. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. If
you was my daughter, I'd be like, if you do that, you gonna do the 300 every time I see you.
300.
300. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Oh my goodness.
Before I go, Willis, what do you think about it?
Yeah, Willis, what's going on?
What do you think about it?
These nuts.
Yep. I think Willis agrees with you, Uncle Scoot.
Pound it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you good?
Man, that got me a little heated.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so, right? Gentleman disappears 3 months, no words, no nothing, and shows up.
Blocked you on social media.
Blocked you on social media.
Crazy.
So, here's my thing. Here's my take on this.
All
right. I'll give you a little bit. If there is no reasonable, first of all, you can't just show up and act like nothing ever happened. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. If you're acting like nothing ever happened and you're not acknowledging what did occur, that's a red flag. Yeah, homie might have a family somewhere else.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
You think? Oh man, we gonna talk about that.
Might have family somewhere else, or maybe he ran back to an ex-girlfriend that did that same thing that he's doing to you. That's probably why he thinks it's okay, and it didn't work. So remember, we all got to remember that sometimes, just like they're coming to you with something, they could have been in that same situation.
Yeah.
And so if the gentleman is not being forthright in the first place on what occurred and how you ended up in that direction, it's not worth it. Now, the chemistry and everything might be there. It might be exactly where you want it to be. It might be the best chemistry you ever had in your life. But that doesn't mean it's the safest relationship.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely, and ultimately that's going to be a decision that you would have to make, right? Because we're designed to want to feel like we're happy. We're designed to feel like we want to be stress free, and we don't want to roll with the punches, and we want to make things easier for us when it comes to compatibility and things like that. We're designed to feel like everything needs to be, and in case of my firearm ownership, streamlined, streamlined, easy peasy. We both like pizza, we getting pizza. We both like tacos, we getting tacos, easy peasy. But there's something to say when someone brings diversity into your life.
Yeah.
There's something to say when somebody gives you an opportunity to experience something else as well. Excitement you can't really look towards excitement if you all like the same thing, because that means you're going to do the same thing over and over and over again. There's no what they would call
yin and yang.
Yeah, yin and yang, the push or pull.
Yeah.
So and then of course, I mean, there probably won't be no argument. So if there's no argument, then there's no making up.
They said they got along really well.
Apparently he did. So
but it's like I got the issue is like when you started talking about he could potentially have had other relationships going on, like an ex-girlfriend he went back to, or even another family.
Yeah.
I'm like, with the way that the email was worded, did she already kind of make a decision? Because she was really painting this guy in the light that he was everything to her.
Yeah.
And that he came back unannounced at this event. So there were some things going on for him to know that you were at this particular event.
Y'all like the same things.
They like the same things. I didn't know if there was like maybe an ulterior motive where he just showed up because he's been kind of like stalking her on the low key.
He showed up because he wanted his girl back.
Yeah, but for him to be doing that, and I guess what I'm getting at is it sounds like in the email she might be painting him in a good picture because she's remembering all the good times.
Always.
But she's not thinking about how she felt when he wasn't responding to any of her text messages, social media DMs, and then ultimately blocking her. She's not thinking about how she felt during that time and the 3 months after that.
Yeah.
All right?
Because you know why? Because they never had a breakup.
Yeah.
Which means she never had to deal with what they would call, like, when you get over something.
The rebound.
Yeah, well, not the rebound, because you kind of like you're rebounding. Your rebound was the new dude that you're not really compatible with, right? That was your rebound.
So this new guy's the rebound.
Yeah, the new guy's the rebound.
Well, but he doesn't know he's the rebound because she didn't really have a breakup.
Because she never had a breakup.
Oh man,
the guy just ghosted her, which made it easier for you to feel like I gotta move on. So when you have a breakup, right?
Yeah.
There's two sides that kind of like disagree. There's an argument. Most of the time, when you're breaking up, there's a disagreement. That's why you broke up. There was never a disagreement. It was one-sided. So
that's why the feelings came back.
The feelings came back easy. Boom. Because we never broke up.
Yeah, those feelings are just kind of put on pause.
I miss what he offered me, the easiness that he offered me, because dealing with homie is hard because he likes different things.
Mm-hmm. They don't have the chemistry.
I want pizza. He wants a glizzy.
Yeah.
Pause. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Now the guy who wants pizza, who likes to get everything I like.
See, now you're getting
right in front
thinking.
of you.
Now are you thinking that we need to really know what he was going through to really make the decision?
Nah. Honestly,
what did she do?
Because you got blocked.
You got
blocked from social media. You got left. You got ghosted. So it's either you got to pick one way or the other. Either you going to go back after you find out what really happened,
right,
and deal with it and be I mean, because PTSD is real. You could definitely be like, oh man, this guy might pick up and leave me at any moment. Everything is just so good. And if he does it to you again, then what? You set yourself up. But maybe he might be truly genuine and might be, had to put himself in a different mind frame to be successful. Everybody's jobs and where they want to be financially can change how you act as a person, right?
Right. I mean, see, now I don't want to be on the fence on this one. I want to be on one side or the other.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the fence.
I want to be one side or the other. My initial thoughts is run, kick him to the curb, don't look back.
Well,
but
or you could be a player.
Her?
Yeah.
That's not recommended.
No player. No being a player.
Stay a nice young lady.
Stay nice. So I'm with you, man. I think somebody who deserts you, leaves you in a term of question, rather than offering you opportunity for closure.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking for. Closure. You never had closure. So now, since you never had closure, you could probably seek that closure and see if it's really worth getting back into a relationship. I think that if you're vibing well with the young man that you're with, allow that relationship to take its course. I mean, just because you're on different pages doesn't mean you don't have good vibes.
Right.
If you're vibing well, let that relationship take its course. But you should still seek closure.
Yeah, there you go. I agree with Goldie. Break up with him right then and there. Break up with him, so you can start going through that process of closure and, going through the heartbreak. Mm-hmm. And then, hey, after you go through it, and if things don't work out with you and the current gentleman, if homeboy still is lingering in your mind and your heart, then maybe give him a chance. But
don't destroy your chances with someone who's being genuine with you. Mm-hmm. Or for what they would call convenience.
Yeah, he said this guy's head over heels over you. So, straight up, this guy doesn't seem like the type that'll just abandon you, block you on social media, and just not respond to you at all.
That ain't cool.
Not cool at all. Don't even say goodbye.
Wow. Don't even say goodbye, man.
Geez, so many things gonna happen.
Yeah.
But then it's like so many things you could be thinking could be happening with this young man, and then all of a sudden block on social media. That's when you know something's up.
Yeah.
He hiding. He hiding. He don't want you to know where he at.
That's crazy.
So there you go. So you got our advice on it. You got me all frazzled. I'm sitting over here nodding and rocking and everything. If I have one of these conversations with one of my girls, man.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
I might become one of them detectives.
Yeah, because I really don't see myself as a genuine human being ghosting somebody and not have a reason why.
Yeah, you gotta have a reason why.
Gotta have a reason why. A valid reason why too.
Working on my career.
I'm working on my career. Okay, where the money at, bro? Did you buy me a house while you were out there?
Yacht?
You get a yacht? Like, what'd you do?
What's up?
What happened? Did you go through a school? What'd you do? Did you get a cert? Did you get a degree in something? What did you do?
You on the NFL team now?
Yeah. What did you do? Are you on the engineer squad for some power plant or something? What happened? Did you go through a strict federal background check where you couldn't have communications with anybody for 6 months or 3 months, and and now you're back and you want to make sure things are right?
Are you one of the men in black?
Are you one of the? Is your name Agent M?
Agent M.
Are you Agent O? Or are you Agent D for disappear? We got to make sure we clear up what that D stands for. Yeah, who are you? I think those are great questions you should ask somebody, especially not only for information but for closure.
Yeah, closure. You break up with him.
Yeah, get some closure.
Technically, you guys haven't broke up yet, so you're kind of cheating on him right now.
Yeah. You are kind of cheating.
You gotta break up with him right away.
Yeah, you got to fix that. You fix that habit.
You cannot be a cheater, young lady. You're too nice.
Yeah, just make sure you let them know. Like, hey, I'm not cheating. You got to tell. Hey, be honest. You got to tell the new boyfriend too.
Yep. Oh, guess what? My ex.
Because I'm sure y'all had that
boyfriend
conversation.
Showed up and I broke up with him.
I'm sure you had that conversation. Like I had this boyfriend and I ain't seen him in months. I know you had that conversation.
You know what? You're right. You got to have that conversation because if he finds out later the homeboy just showed up at an event and
woo, that's
you didn't know about it, like, so what happened?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? You got what happened?
Yeah, don't ghost him for 3 months. Don't reciprocate the actions taken against you.
Yeah. Please don't.
Yeah,
Please
don't do that. So yeah, man, I really hope that you find closure there. I hope that you find a resolve. That is a very difficult situation to be in. I don't know what I would do if I was in your situation, but I think that, well, I do know what I would do. I would seek closure, make sure, gain confidence back on myself because I know it wasn't me, and I will move on with my life.
Outstanding. All right. Man, we're rolling right along. So let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Django did it again.
What'd he do?
He got another compilation.
Oh my goodness, Django, what you got for us, man?
This is gonna be great. Here we go.
Oh, we got cats again. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it beef?
Hi, Slim.
Is it beef?
There's a cat. That cat attacked her. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
What the heck? Oh, God. Why did they be going out there? Ooh. Okay.
Those some angry cats.
Is that the same cat? Is that same cat?
Oh, that's different. That's
Okay. Oh, wait. It started off playful.
Slim.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay.
Man.
Okay, we might have to do that one more time.
Man, yeah, play that one more again because these cats.
That first one was like chilling, and then all of a sudden he went crazy.
Oh no, he sound mad.
Like you.
Hi, Slim.
Oh God. What the heck?
Oh man.
All right, so let's see what's going on. She's playing in a box. The box. Wait.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
That cat does not like you, ma'am.
No, he doesn't.
All right, so here we go. So this cat comes in. He's like playing with the feet, like cats do, and then all of a sudden he's just like, he's like, give me them legs, lady.
Give me them legs.
Give me them legs, lady.
Give me them legs.
The caption says, when my girlfriend leaves home, her cat attacks him. So it's like last week's episode with the girl that wanted the cat to move in.
Oh. He brought it full circle. We probably should have had you set that up.
The cats will beef with you.
See, now you can remind me because remember last week with the dude?
Yeah.
With the girl?
Yeah.
Who had the cat? And he's like, no, wait, no cat's gonna move in with me.
Yeah.
He's like, get rid of the cat.
Yeah.
That's that cat saying, you ain't getting rid of me, buddy. This is my house.
That's exactly.
That's my girl.
That's exactly what your house going to turn into. I hope you watching this. This is exactly what's going to happen with that cat, man.
And that cat would be taking all kinds
Not
of
only
baths.
are you going to be allergic, but you're going to get your butt whooped.
I am going to shave that cat bald. Pause.
Wow.
Is that pause worthy?
Yeah, that's pause.
That's pause worthy.
That's pause worthy.
I'm going to give that cat baths. It's a shave it bald.
Man.
Attack my legs, will you?
Yeah, man.
You are most definitely getting declawed.
Cats can be very, very personal.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, man.
They can hold the grudge, too.
They hold grudges.
Mm-hmm.
They are not. So there's a saying out there, right?
Awesome.
Not that one. That's not the saying.
I just remembered the cat's name. I had to do it. The cat's name.
That's not the saying. The saying is, you could be a beat dog will still come back to its owner, right? And be cool with its owner. You could beat a dog down. We don't want that to happen, right? But again, no animals were injured in this podcast.
Oh, never.
But you could beat a dog and they'll still be kind to their owner, right? They forget, right? They love the person that feeds them. They love the person that shows them love.
Mm-hmm.
A cat, beat a cat. Beat a cat. The cat will know that exact moment when you think you're about to try to beat it again. The cat will remember the materials that you used to beat that cat, and the cat will react accordingly. Mm-hmm. The cat is a fighter. The funny thing I learned about, because at one point I had a cat. His name was Goldie. He was super mean. Cats cats are very, very particular where they poop and pee.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. What you laughing at?
You named the cat after yourself?
Absolutely.
That is wild.
Yeah. His name is,
That's a junior.
yeah, Goldie Jr.
That was your baby.
Yeah. So he was an orange tabby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was super cool. So he was super cool and mean at the same time because he did cool stuff. He did really
Super
cool stuff.
but mean at the same time.
Really cool stuff. Like the cat, I always wondered how he ended up on the top of the shelves. Like he always ended up, like he would watch the house from the top of the kitchen cabinets. I never knew how he got up there. But then I realized what he was doing. He got smart after he got mad. After a while, you know how you leave a glass cup on the counter to go do something else, or go pour some juice or something into it, pour some water or whatever. Yeah, he would jump on the counter.
And just smack it over?
Smack it down. Yeah. So you know how, and forgive me, I never had to do this. I do what is called crate training with dogs. I also owned at some point an American Bulldog. His name was George. He was super cool, and he passed away unfortunately due to age. Oh no, not due to age. I'm sorry, that was a different dog. But the George that I had passed away due to parvo. You know where parvo comes from? Parvo comes from individuals who leave their poop, their dog poop, and when you're walking your dog, you go to a dog park.
Yeah.
Right? They leave their dog poop there. Dogs do weird things like eat poop. So I don't know if he ate it or whatever he did, but he wound up catching parvo. We didn't catch it till it was too late, and he passed away from that. He was about 4 years old. So that's why I'm very stickler about individuals who leave their dog poop on the ground and don't clean up after themselves. I've never been that person. Okay, I always picked up after my dog. Even if it was soupy. Pause.
Wow.
So yeah. So we had a cat. His name was Goldie, and he was cool. But dogs, sometimes when people are training dogs, like potty training dogs, they do the rub the nose with the newspaper.
Yeah.
Give them a spanking, right, and teach them to go outside. Do that with a cat.
You ain't can't do that with a cat.
Do that with a cat.
No, that ain't happening.
That ain't happening, bro.
Ain't
Cats. What people don't understand is cats are already fine. They have a natural ability to train themselves. Okay, if you train them, if you keep them in an area where they can't, like as kittens, where they can't move around, they'll start to learn to go into the kitty litter, and they'll use the kitty litter as kittens. And then that'll transfer over. When they get older, they'll go to the kitty litter and do whatever they do. They will go to the same spot over and over and over and over and over again. They will not go to a different spot. That's why if you don't train them or kitty litter break them, and they find a certain spot in your house that they want to go, they're going to spray that shit.
Yeah.
They're going to spray it because that's the spot that they go pee, and that's the spot that they go poop. So that's why if someone hasn't trained their cats or kittens appropriately, they'll have a strong odor of urine. Cat urine stinks. It's like ammonia.
Yeah, it's like ammonia.
And cat feces is the same. It's bad. It's very bad for you. Cats literally train themselves. They have their own structure. They have their own. It's their world, and you're just in it. Don't become the cat's obstacle.
There it is.
Yeah, you want to create a good friend? Don't cross them, because if you cross them once, they'll never trust you again. Yep. And yeah, Goldie, I think he felt betrayed when we moved.
Oh.
that was the hardest thing to do. Is when we moved from one spot to another, is to get him in a crate. It was the hardest thing ever I had to ever do, and then he fought me to the depths. So I left him, right, and I guess he realized there wasn't nobody in the house. So when I came to grab him, when I came back, like, all right, brother, we're gonna try this one more time. He willingly got in the grate, but that probably was the most terrifying ride that he ever took in that grate, because he let you know they howl, they yell, they hiss, and when it comes time to get out the grate, out of the carrier, they will growl, hiss, scratch. They won't come out until they're ready to
Just leave
explore.
him in there until he's ready.
To explore. So I just left him in there, and then he explored, and then he turned on me. He ain't like me no more. He ain't like me no more.
Forever.
Nope. He was mad. He was cool, then he was mad. So I come chill. He want to be petted and purr, whatever, you know. But if I come in the kitchen unannounced, it's war.
Not right now. I'm in here.
Yeah, I'm in here. That push my cups off the counter. He'll hiss, scratch, jump, off the top. Yep. Yeah, he'll do whatever he can.
Oh man.
Yep. So I thought it was. So the funny part about it is, before we get into the next segment, real quick, I thought it was because he needed a friend, right?
Okay.
So I went and got another cat called. We named him Haru, right? Awesome name. If you know where Haru comes from, look it up, check it out. We named him Haru. Okay. So we said, okay, we got a cat. We got a cat for a cat, right? Nope. Instant war.
Instant war. He was beating up the other cat.
Instant war. Yep. He started fighting it. They started fighting each other. All you see is a cat brawl through the living room. Got to break it up.
I ain't trying to break up a cat fight.
Yeah. So if the other cat goes to try to use the litter, it's a war. Had 2 litter boxes, 2 separate litter boxes. Maybe because I brought them in because they were you know, one was older than the other one. They didn't grow up together. That was crazy. One litter box in the kitchen, 1 litter box in the bathroom. Crazy. Couldn't feed them together. None of that. So.
Good to know.
Yeah,
There you go.
man.
You guys learned something today.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah. What you think over there, Willis? You ever mess with 2 cats?
Yeah.
These
nuts. He ain't messing with no cats at all.
Yeah,
He said the cats he see, they usually got to run from him.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, hey, shoot, cats
Trying
be
to get to
hungry.
work together.
Yeah. Yeah. So did anybody ask us any
Yeah,
Ask us anything
we had a really good ask us anything question.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it was like let me. I don't want to mess it up. So see, now you got me all addicted to using my notes.
You gotta use your notes.
This is a real good question. Would you rather retire undefeated with the title after a
Yeah,
3-year
that's the one.
career, all right, and like boxing, MMA, kickboxing, whatever, you know, competitive sport where
Yeah.
you're competing like one-on-one, where your
Right.
record kind of like puts you in the world of legacy.
Yeah.
You're gonna retire after undefeated after a 3-year career, or retire as a veteran with the title after a 10-year career. Just as a veteran with some wins and losses. You know, more wins than losses, but you got some losses on there. And after a 10-year career, you retire with the belt or with the title. Which one would you rather?
I would rather the 10-year career. That's legacy. Legacy is 10-year career. So, and also to speak to legacy, legacy comes with the overcoming, growth. You can't experience growth, and some people may may defer to something else. 'Cause, you know, if you're a winner, you're a winner, right? If you never took a loss, you never took a loss. If you had a 20-year career and you don't lose, then you really your notoriety and legacy is unmatched, right? But there's some individuals out there that fought probably for like 20, 30 years, not 30 years, but maybe 20, 25 years, and they probably got, like Roberto Duran, I believe, he has like a lengthy record, like 60 wins, 10 loss. I don't know what their record actually is, but he has some losses on his record. But we'll always recognize him as one of the great boxers, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but fortunately, Floyd Money Mayweather, right? No losses on his record, but he still has a great legacy,
Yeah. Well.
right?
Yeah. Yes. For the most part,
Yeah,
but
for the most part.
he still has to come back and do some of these money fights.
He does money fights. It's money fights. That's exactly what it is.
But if you have a legacy,
Once,
in my opinion, if you've fought that long and you have this legacy, there should be money still coming in just because of your legacy.
absolutely. But once a prize fighter, always a prize fighter.
Okay. I mean, as long as they can pull it off.
Do you imagine yourself as you get older stop shooting?
Yes.
You're
Because
not
of that. Well, it'll be like I'll be like my good friend, Mr. Conrad, Obi-Wan Kenobi, archery.
Yeah.
He taught me a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And he's probably out at the range right now, if not getting ready to go out there tomorrow.
So
He'll shoot a couple strings, but his thing right now is instructing. It's been like that since I've known him.
So your notoriety, you're passing down your knowledge.
And that's what I mean. So it's like I wouldn't shoot as much.
But you still shoot.
I'm gonna be that dude that goes to the range, and I kind of told you about the guy I want to be, where I go to the range with 10 rounds that are not loaded yet. It's just I got the bullet, I got a brass, I got some powder, I got the primers. I'm making the round right there at the range, loaded into my bolt gun, send a shot. Look down range with either my binoculars or my spotting scope. Make some calculations or write some stuff down based on where my impact was and my point of aim, and then rinse and repeat with those 10 rounds.
That's awesome. That's part of your legacy and notoriety.
Yeah,
But you don't get to be that way with a short span career.
I agree. I wouldn't be able to do that
the only way you'll be able to do that is with the 10 years.
Yeah, I agree.
10, 15, 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So which means you're gonna be out there once a shooter, always a shooter.
Okay.
Right? So I feel like when you if you have a short career, right, you're not building a legacy.
No, it's over because then
You just
leaves up that
retired
rim,
as a
like,
champ.
Who did you really fight in those?
Yeah,
10 years?
yeah, exactly. So that champ would be like one of those champs that had 16-0
Yes.
and just defended the title maybe once or twice and been done.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a champ. You're a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can take that away from you.
Yeah.
You're a champ. You are solid in whatever you've done. You retired as a champ. You will always be a champ, right?
Yep.
But, and I'm sorry, I got to throw the but in there. Your value as a champ is not as lucrative as the value of a 10-year champ.
I agree.
Because you haven't suffered, maybe that 10-year champ suffered a loss in that situation, and they had to come back from that. They had to overcome. You know what I mean? They had to become better.
Yeah.
They had to be able to reestablish themselves, find out what they did to lose, and maybe they avenged their loss
Yeah.
in a rematch, right? And then they avenged their loss in a tri-match, right?
The part 3.
The part 3.
The tiebreaker.
That's 2 wins over the person that beat you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best out of 3.
I think that feels better than
That feels better.
That feels better than going undefeated.
Exactly.
Because you've never really hit your limit or hit your ceiling and had to pick yourself back up and do it again.
Exactly. You hit that plateau, you got to be able to train harder, get better, see things better, to be better.
To be better. You have to change something up.
Prime example. I just was thinking about him.
Booker T. Washington.
Who?
Booker T. Washington.
The wrestler?
Yeah. 5 times.
Yeah.
5 times.
Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, 5 times.
We love Booker T.
Yeah.
We love Booker T.
I mean, he did it 5 times.
He did it 5 times.
5 times. I mean,
John Cena.
yeah.
The Rock.
The Rock.
I'm cool with The Rock.
Yeah, Booker T's cool.
The Rock could play me in any movie.
Booker T can play me in any movie.
It's not fair. He doesn't have the hair.
We can hook him up.
Get him some nice hair.
Hook him up with some fruits and berries. Put him on a regiment.
Yeah,
It'll
he
grow
does
real
have.
quick.
It is. I don't know if he still has long hair now. He might.
You know what? Last time I saw him on the interview, he had long hair.
Yeah, just give him some fruits and berries. He might be able to get it
Yeah,
right.
hook it up.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Booker
I
T,
know.
if you're willing to play Yo Soy Scoot Scoot in a movie,
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to come check us out.
Yeah, I just need to start saying, "Can you dig it, sucker?" A lot more.
Can you dig it, sucker?
We can make sure we get that in there. Get it in the audio.
Do you smell?
With the hot week.
With the rock is cooking. Oh man, that'd be awesome, bro.
That would be the
It'd
greatest.
it'd be a great tag team. Booker T.
That would be a great movie.
That would be a great movie.
that
Booker
would
T.
be- yeah,
Booker T. and The
Booker T.
Rock.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
As a Scoot and Goldie
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
going through the adventures, that would be great.
That'd be crazy. With the Avengers?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because you guys don't see a lot of the crazy stuff that goes on without the cameras on. Because it seems like whenever we get together and we don't have the camera, something crazy happens.
Something always
Something crazy happens. We're like,
happens.
man, we should have had the camera here. That would have been great.
Something always happens. Something always happens. But yeah, just to finalize that question, because we run out of time here.
Oh.
Just to finalize that question, I would rather be a 10-year legendary legacy holding champion rather than a short span retired champ.
I agree. I would rather retire after 10 years, a bunch of wins, couple losses, because then I would be able to pass that legacy down, open up some academies for my fighting style, and be in movies and
It's
such.
proven.
Yeah.
It's proven at that point. It's proven. Time and time again. All right, y'all. So that's it for the Concealed Chaos podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just want to give you some more housekeeping items. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I'm sorry. Reverse. Like, subscribe, then share.
There you go.
All right. And, if you do have any questions, relationship questions, hit us up. Send it to Yo Soy Scoot Scoot at where?
At Yosoy Scoot. Instagram, Yosoy Scoot at gmail.com. And I'm also on that thread stuff.
Yep.
Tweets, threads, and on TikToks.
And TikTok.
Yeah. But, we got those segments coming back. It's been wild. Got a bunch of stuff going on with the Shooter Circle, which got some new and exciting stuff coming to y'all next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Shooter Circle orientation over at Click Click Bang on the 24th, I believe.
Yes, it is.
If you're interested, please let us know in the comments. Send us your email address in there through the email, or I guess there's an area you can write.
Anyways, you can say interested. Email here.
Yeah, and we'll make sure you get the information that you're looking for.
Awesome.
All right, thank y'all, folks.
You already know. You can find me, Goldie, Goldilocks Lifestyle, Instagram, Project Bang Out, Instagram, Project Bang Out on the YouTube. And on the tickety-tocketies, and also on the Facebook. Don't forget, you could always join the discussion in Project Bang Out's group page. Join the discussion. Let's hear what you got to say. Yeah. All right, thank you guys for checking us out. And this is Concealed Chaos.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. Hey, yo, shooting champs?
Shooting champs.
Yeah, man, I think that'll be dope.
That would be a nice
shooting champs.
Tell you.
But
Some of the Adventures?
Some of the Avengers?
No, Adventures.
Adventures, yeah, that'd be crazy. I think we'd do some dope. It'd be dope as long as we've been shooting. It'd be dope to be able to continue to keep that notoriety in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't want to be a 3-year champ.